Pam 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 pam. Guess what? Dragon Ball is back. This was news I did not expect in the big 2026. So what's happened? So last time on Dragon Ball Super, of course the manga's been continuing, but the anime has goddamn been freaking peak. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama, first and foremost. Thank you for that, legend. But we got Goku coming back. We got so many goddamn announcements. I have prayed for times like this. But more importantly, I am so freaking hyped for this. So stay with me. Hey yo, let's talk about this. In case you don't know what Dragon Ball is, it has been multi-generational. In case you read Journey to the West, you kind of see the influences of Son Wukong and Goku, how they're both idiots and how they have monkeys. How they have monkey tails and monkey aspects. In the words of Frieza, monkeys? Dance for me, monkeys! But goddamn, I am so hyped. So what did this new announcement of Dragon Ball bring? Well, first of all, it has brought in a new Dragon Ball game. On top of that, we are getting a remake of Battle of Gods, but it is titled Dragon Ball Super Beerus. I goddamn can't wait. We don't have a Resurrection F. I'm so happy we didn't get that. And then more importantly, we got a big ass, huge ass announcement, and that was none other than Dragon Ball Galactic. What does Galactic cover? In case no one, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, or if you're just an anime fan in general, Dragon Ball's been on your feed ever since it's been popular. That's the only anime to genuinely break the internet with little to no marketing whatsoever. But with the Moro Arc, we're going to have Moro, we're going to have Miras, and hopefully we will have Ultra Ego coming in. My boy Vegeta finally getting the respect he goddamn deserves. Also, Vegeta learning a few things. I'm not gonna spoil that. If you want to know, it's simple. You just gotta read it because Dragon Ball is always on something. So where did we leave off in Dragon Ball Super? Well, it was the tournament of power, and one thing no one knows about, or people kind of tend to forget about the anime and the manga, is essentially they're the same in name, but in story a bit different, because the way the Tournament of Power went down and the way it went down in the manga, two separate entities, if I have to be honest, but so goddamn peak. But we had the Super Broly movie. We had the Super Broly movie. We had the superhero movie that featured Gohan. I don't know how people feel about Gohan. I like Gohan, but there are times he should have been the main character. Dragon Ball Z Buark. So I was coughing on Dragon Ball Z Buark because that was Gohan's growth moment. I will stand to this day. Is Goku a better main character and he's easier and he's more approachable to the kids? Goddamn yes. Is Gohan more the grittier? But he doesn't want to fight, but he's forced to fight. Freaking yes. But there's one thing about Dragon Ball, and that it has quite literally spanned generations. It is multi-generational. Out of anyone, goddamn anyone, they've watched Dragon Ball. Someone that even says, goddamn, animes are cartoons, they've watched Dragon Ball. That's just the impact. And more importantly, I kid you not, if you know you've gone Super Saiyan or you've tried Ultra Instinct transmission, that's what I'm talking about. Because the point of yelling to you until your heart wants to collapse, don't do that, please. I would like you to be safe. Don't do anything stupid. And then more importantly, did you know Dragon Ball made the cartel in Mexico? Pause. Just because it was Goku versus Jiren. I kid you not, but that's what we need. Dragon Ball brings in some type of peace, some tranquility. But we also like peace, tranquility, and we always like talking about anime, manga. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down your thoughts below. But this return literally shook goddamn freaking internet. There hasn't been anything like this in a hot minute in terms of anime that I have. You want to know one of the most best things I've ever seen? Within this, the trailer only released 2 hours. 2 hours. 45 minutes. I just scrolled to TikTok and seen Dragon Ball in it. So I was like, chan 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 chan. Or the Ultra Instinct theme, kadam. Or the Tournament of Power theme. Or Come on Dragon Ball. Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Or Dragon Soul. I'm just telling you, Dragon Ball is literally built freaking different. I mean, we've been waiting 7 years. I believe the last episode was in 2018 when Android 17 made his wish. Sure, we have movies, but when you have that anime, it's just built different. So far, I cannot wait for the goddamn freaking the remake. More importantly, if the manga continues, no problem, but I cannot wait for the anime. There's just so many things, and as I said, the anime is a bit different to the manga. Of course, the way Toriyama was in charge of the anime, rest his soul. But so far, I do believe there's going to be changes compared to the manga. And first of all, one thing in the remake, wherever they reach, we do not want Super Saiyan Blue, Perfected Blue. I'll leave my Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken because that's one of the most ingenious transformation or multi-stack of power-ups Goku's ever had. But of course, Dragon Ball is, I don't want to say it's about the fights. It has a genuine story, but people will narrow it down to that. It's about the growth. It's about believing in yourself. It's about surpassing your limits, even though a lot of anime do that. But that's what Dragon Ball is. Dragon Ball is just so freaking goated because the influence from every goddamn anime. If you watch The Amazing World of Gumball, Gumball tried to go Super Saiyan. I don't know what you want from your boy, because there's levels to this. You have your top favorite anime, and then you have an anime that's known. And of course, I'm gonna say Dragon Ball may be known because can Goku can tell your favorite character, or new character from a new anime. Can he beat Goku though? But the reason I know why a good majority of, let me just say, people that like anime and they don't want to beat your ass down with scalings, pixel scalings, the millisecond of the picosecond of ABC. But enough, I used to watch one of those, I'm like, it is just a cartoon, but then again I'm like, it's whatever. That life is not for me. I don't have time to be dissecting. Yes, the picosecond of the picosecond of a quarter of the speed of light. I'm like, the jobless activity showing, not gonna lie. But so far, what is your favorite Dragon Ball movie? What's your favorite Dragon Ball movie? When did you start watching Dragon Ball? As for me, I started watching Dragon Ball Z during the Rabbit arc. Did I watch early Dragon Ball? Yes, I did go watch early Dragon Ball, and it was goddamn freaking amazing. But we have to thank one other person, and that is Akira Toriyama. Of course, his editor as well, and his whole team. That man has created something that will last generations and generations to come. And it has influenced and inspired so many others to do better. Maybe get an influence from an arc he did. Maybe getting into the art or the art style, or becoming a mangaka. Whether you're an indie, whether you're a big shot, Akira Toriyama has built and made childhoods and has made a legacy for himself. So Akira Toriyama, rest in goddamn peace. Thank you for Dragon Ball. Let me know your thoughts about the news about Dragon Ball in the comments below. And of course, what your favorite transformation so far? Mine is goddamn will always be Super Saiyan God. In terms of aesthetics, But of course, my favorite transformation is Super Saiyan 4. Which one? That's for you to find out or ask in the comments below. So like, subscribe, take care, and peace out.